Hi guys, I just left Port Welshpool about an hour ago. I just left about an hour after the high tide, so the current just dragged me right around Snake Island, and now I'm sort of heading out towards the entrance. And geez, the water's pretty clear here. Seagrass is on the bottom. It's a pretty spot, and there's Mount Singapore over there. It's like the north end of the prom. So things are good so far. Just here at sort of the middle of Snake Island, and I kind of hit a bit of a headwind. Tide's still going out though, so I'm just going to sort of edge my way around the coast here, and then I'll just go do a massive beam to the other side of the channel over to the prom. But just here there's about 8 banjo sharks just in the shallows there. It's pretty trippy. They're in about like 2 feet of water. I'm just making the crossing now. It was about 20 knots before, but it's backed off, so I'm making a beeline from Snake Island to the top end of the prom. Now, there's a shark I just got with my bare hands. I couldn't believe it, the size of the sucker. Alright, Matt Coburn signing off. Almost made it across the channel. There's a bit of a bust up at the moment, a lot of gulls about, a lot of fish breaking the surface of the water. Making good time right now. Got the wind on my side into the sail, and I'm just travelling parallel to this big, long, extended sandbank, which runs parallel to the coast. So everything is pretty nice. Nice weather. This wind was a bummer trying to push against it before, but everything is sort of in the boat's favour now, so it's looking really good. Shit! How's that fucking thing? The tide just turned, and there's a massive current coming from up that way, and I'm trying to get down south, and this tide has turned and it's just pushing a whole lot of water. So I had to come here just for a rest, because I was actually getting nowhere. The wind's southerly, which means that the tide's coming in, the wind's blowing the same way, so it's yeah, it's really tough. So I'm just going to have a bit of a camp out. Well, I left Port Welshpool at around 10:30, and I popped around the corner and sort of had headwinds most of the way here, but the tide was with me. And then I came down this way. The wind changed from an easterly to a bit of a southeast. But I had a good run down this way. But by the time I got to Lighthouse Point, just here, the tide had turned, and it was just too hard. We had the wind coming this way, we had the tide going that way, and so I've landed right here at Lighthouse Point. So it's pretty cool. Check it out. Just leaving Lighthouse Beach. Not a bad spot. Bit of a surf here, no dramas. Famous last words. Lighthouse Point. There's supposed to be a lighthouse up there somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, that big rock there, that's where I camped under. So I'm going to head down towards Rabbit Island right now. It's pretty nice. It was pretty windy here earlier. It was like about 25 knots sort of offshore, but it's settled down now and the tide's going out, which means the tide's going my way, which is all good. I've got a broken rudder pin, so I'm just going to beach it here and fix the pin. But the river is all gummed up with sand. There's absolutely no water here. It's just a whole lot of stagnant ponds. Hasn't been a flow for a long time. Not sure whether this would be any worthwhile place to fish. It's pretty toxic. This is Johnny's. So middle of the beach, there's a bit of a lagoon at the back. This is where the water's coming to. You see the water seeping out through the sand on the beach. This is definitely the ticket, isn't it? Whew. Well, there's a few ducks back there. Endless possibilities here. This is what Rabbit Island looks like. Bit of a kidney bean shaped island. And there's a beautiful white sandy beach right in the middle of it. And it's got this really long, weird, flat sandbank. It's pretty awesome. Funny fellow, isn't he? Wow. Rabbit Island. And this is an amazing sandbank right here. Great spot. Lots of birds here. Last time I was here, made a lot of birds very angry for some reason, just by being here. Lots of penguin footprints here. We're going this way, up the beach. Well, this is my #1 beach. It's one of the best beaches I reckon there is in Australia. On Rabbit Island, it's an absolute corker. It's a great spot. Bit of a wide shot from the top of Rabbit Island over towards the prom. Pretty nice place, eh? Fantastic. This is BOM doing their job. Me go to land now.